scholars, and welcome to Miss Imani B's classroom. I'm Miss Imani, or Miss B, and this is my friend Lenny. Welcome to another episode of Miss B Reads Black History Bedtime Stories. Lenny, what is that on your face? It's a note. It says, "What can Brown do?" What can Brown do? Oh my gosh, Lenny, are you thinking about tonight's bedtime story? Yeah. Well, scholars, Lenny has a very good question. He's asking, what can Brown do? And we are going to find the answer tonight in our read aloud. Our read aloud is called Look What Brown Can Do. It was written by T. Marie Harris and illustrated by Nita Ivanova. The blurb on the black, what kind of gives us information? The blurb on the back, it tells us, learn the stories of new heroes and old alike in this modern Black history book built to inspire brown children everywhere. Look What Brown Can Do encourages us all to know we can too. So I hope this book encourages us, and let's get into it now. Look What Brown Can Do, written by T. Marie Harris, illustrated by Nita Ivanova. Look what Brown can do. To dearest and Papa, thank you for showing us exactly how much Brown can do. Look what Brown can do. Brown can inspire through art, and I can too. Gordon Perks. Brown can become one of the most celebrated photojournalists in the U.S., as well as the first Black to write, direct, and score a Hollywood film. Medavo Warwick Fuller. Brown can become one of the most imaginative Black artists of her generation as the first Black female sculptor of importance. Palmer Hayden. Brown can pursue his passion for over 30 years before becoming a renowned painter who contributed to the artistic community well into his 80s. Look what Brown can do. Brown can be a business success, and I can too. Robert L. Johnson. Brown can become the first Black billionaire by creating the first cable television network aimed at Black Americans, BET, then later become the first Black majority owner of a major American sports league. Janice Bryan Howroyd. Brown can start her own business, grow it into a global operation, and become the first Black woman to own a billion-dollar company. Reginald F. Lewis. Brown can become a successful investor at his own venture capital firm, leading him to be the first Black American to own and build a billion-dollar company. Look what Brown can do. Brown can move the world through music, and I can too. Wynton Marsalis. Brown can win 9 Grammy Awards and become the only artist to win Grammys in both jazz and classical genres, then go on to become the first musician ever to win the Pulitzer Prize for Music. Kazim Abdullah. Brown can become one of the most watched conductors on the international stage, listed as one of the top 5 young rock stars of the conducting world. Leontine Price. Brown can become the first Black American to sing lead at the Metropolitan Opera and the first Black American to gain international acclaim as a professional opera singer, winning 19 Grammy Awards, more than any other classical singer. Look what Brown can do. Brown can lead in government, and I can too. President Barack Obama. Brown can be elected as the first Black American editor of the Harvard Law Review, elected to the U.S. Senate with the largest electoral victory in Illinois history, and become the first Black American president of the United States. A.G. Loretta Lynch. Brown can become the first Black American female to hold the office of United States Attorney General. President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Brown can become the world's first elected Black female president and Africa's first female elected head of state, then later become the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize. Look what Brown can do. Brown can change the world of medicine, and I can too. Dr. Daniel Hale Williams. Brown can open the first hospital to employ and serve black and white patients side by side and become the first surgeon to successfully perform open heart surgery. Percy Julian, PhD. Brown can become the first black to earn a PhD in chemistry and make an important discovery that becomes the foundation for medicine doctors use all over the world. Dr. Alexa Kennedy. Brown can become the first black female doctor to treat the brain, spine, and peripheral nerves, neurosurgeon, and help invent an important device that treats fluid in the brain. Look what Brown can do. Brown can express through the arts, and I can too. August Wilson. Brown can become a self-taught, two-time Pulitzer Prize and Tony Award-winning playwright and be the recipient of the first Broadway theater to be named after a Black American. Dr. Maya Angelou. Brown can become an internationally acclaimed author, poet, actress, and singer, and make literary history as the first Black American woman to write a nonfiction bestseller. Misty Copeland. Brown can become one of the first black dancers to play the leading role in a top company's production of Swan Lake and be the first Black American female soloist in 20 years at the American Ballet Theater. Look what Brown can do. Brown can invent to change the world, and I can too. Jesse Russell. Brown can become one of the key pioneers to the invention of the modern cell phone by creating over 75 inventions in digital cellular technologies, dual-mode digital cellular phones, and digital software radio. Marie Van Britten Brown. Brown can change the home security market as we know it today by inventing the first camera-monitored home security system. Frederick McKinley Jones. Brown can create over 60 world-changing inventions, including a portable air conditioner for trucks carrying food, a portable x-ray machine, sound equipment, and gasoline engines. Look what Brown can do. Brown can be an all-star athlete, and I can too. Vincent Bo Jackson. Brown can have a successful career in both MLB and the NFL and become the only athlete named All-Star in 2 major American sports. Pelé. Brown can become one of the best professional soccer players to ever play the game, winning 3 World Cups and scoring more competition points than any other player. Althea Gibson. Brown can become the first black player to compete on the Women's Professional Golf Tour, the first black athlete to play international tennis, and the first person of color to win a Grand Slam title at the French Open. Little Brown, we're so proud of you. When you grow up, what might you do? I can too. The end. Wow, Lenny, did you see all the things that all of those different pioneers of Black history did? Did you see all the amazing things that they did? Scholars, did you too? Well, I hope that you can take a second to just really think about all the different inventions, all the different creations that we saw, and just remember that these same people, they were once children just like you. So if they can do it, so can you. I hope you have wonderful dreams tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye!